Dad.
Not so long ago, in the small town of Kothurud, lived a small little prick. That's his father preparing himself for another session of whining, fits and ridiculous demands.
काय आकाश?
मी फायनली ठरवलंय मला कोणती बाईक पाहिजे.
तुझ्या म्हणण्याचा अर्थ असा आहे की तू ठरवलंय मी तुझ्यासाठी कुठली बाईक घेतो.
तेच ते.
कुठली बाईक?
KTM RC 200.
या विषयावरती आधी आपलं बोलणं झालेलं आहे आकाश. ड्यूक 200 बद्दल काय झालं?
पण एक्स्ट्रा पैशात तुम्हाला स्पोर्टी लुक मिळतो, 2 प्रोजेक्टर हेडलॅम्प्स मिळतात आणि केशरी रंगाची चाकं मिळतात. तुम्हाला माहितीये मला किती केशरी रंग आवडतो. पण ड्यूक 200 चौकात दिसते. सगळ्यांकडे येते, मला नको येते, मला नवीन पाहिजे.
And after the battle royale, that's his father throwing in his towel to stop his ears from bleeding. And here's the victor, Akash, a college fresher and attention hog of diminutive proportions. And that is his spanking new ride, the KTM RC 200. Don't miss the shake of the head, the pout and the pose. Our man actually thinks he's the shit. And all his friends really want is a better view of the bike. Wait! There's the girl. It's showtime. Watch him chuckle and giggle. Watch him demonstrate how soft the rear seat is. He wants to take his biggest crush for a ride on his new bike. The KTM RC 200 has worked the magic. Akash is officially the coolest guy ever. Or is he?
अरे चिकने, what happened? क्या हुआ?
She dumped me, man.
Why? क्यों?
I just could not bear it.
Bear what?
Her weight.
Oh, now I see where this is going.
No. जब भी मैं ब्रेक मारता था, I mean that was feeling good. But मेरा wrist, मेरा back, मेरा shoulders इतना दुखने लगा that I had to get her off, man.
अरे so why didn't you like try locking your knees and try like scooting forward?
I tried every damn thing possible, but I just could not find a sweet spot, man.
ये लड़कियों का चक्कर छोड़, get too young to fall into such things, man. We are bikers. क्या कर रहे हैं अपन? एक काम करते हैं. Let's take a bike and let's hit the highway.
That's Akash yet again, trying his hand at touring on the RC 200. That scrunch face of his, it's mostly cause he can't feel his butt right now. So here, he's pretending to fuel up so he can rest his sorry ass while his friends wait.
July is National Baked Meat Month. Yes, a month in which we pay tribute to one of America's favorites.
This scrunch face of his is mostly cause of the deadly combination of bad roads and RC stiff suspension. So here he is pretending to fuel up again so he can rest his sorry ass while his friends wait again. This is Akash trying to look for his friends in the mirror and all he can see is his own scrawny arms. So here he's actually fueling up while his friends have moved on.
काय झालं आकाश? का रडतोय?
सोडून गेलं ते मला महामार्गावरती सोडून गेलं. मी आपलं मानलंय, कुठे एक मित्र माझे मला सोडून गेले. सगळं त्या बाईकमुळे. ती शहरासाठी नाही म्हणलेली, नाही महामार्गासाठी म्हणलेली. मी काय करू काय त्या बाईकचं?
हे म्हणजे आकाश माणसाने चहाला उत्तेजित पेय समजण्यासारखं झालं. एका काजव्याने स्वतःला सूर्य समजण्यासारखं झालं. अरे देशपांड्याने डब्यात ऑमलेट पाव आणि इद्रुसमियाने मसाले भात आणण्यासारखं झालं. हे म्हणजे तू बिबट्याच्या पाठीवर बसून जगाची सवारी करण्याची अपेक्षा ठेवण्यासारखं झालं.
काय करू काय त्या बिबट्याचं?
Son, I thought you would never ask.
KTM RC 200 has the makings of the perfect beginner sport bike, and this focus becomes clear the moment you swing your leg over.
The ergonomics are very similar to what you can expect on a Moto3 bike. The tank is narrow and perfectly sculpted to accommodate your knees. The geometry is front bias, which means the suspension has been dropped to give you a better feel of the front end. The rear is lifted and the foot pegs are rear set, and that sees you leaning on the clip-ons, which are positioned away from you to accommodate riders of all sizes.
And complementing this race design is the motor.
And a lot of that has to do with the short gearing and the superb 6-speed transmission. They make for an engaging ride and help you milk the motor to its last payload. It also has really good grunt lowdown, which means you don't have to keep it high in the rev range to get it going. The RC also brakes like a thoroughbred. The Biber unit is radially mounted and connects to the lever through a steel-braided line to offer precise feel and consistent feedback. And the 4-pot caliper clamps a 300mm disc at the front for solid bite that allows you to push your braking markers deeper in every corner.
But what I was most impressed with was the fueling on this bike. It gives you incredible control over the throttle, so the power is fed in precise proportion every click of the throttle.
So you can start feeding in the power even when you're leaned all the way over. And a corner is where the RC really comes into its own.
Duke 200 is one of the quickest steering motorcycles that I have tested, and this one steers even quicker thanks to its shorter wheelbase.
It just steps into corners almost intuitively and changes direction like the wind. Yet, it is rock solid in transitions thanks to its rigid trellis frame and properly damped suspension setup, which gives you the confidence to use this to your advantage.
And it can be better still. So if you get storm grips for the slippery tank, you will be able to lock your knee much better.
And Metzilers for more confidence in steeper leans, where the omega-shaped tire profile of the MRFs starts giving way.
And of course ABS, which would make this the perfect learner's tool. Having said that, this is not the most comfortable, not the most versatile bike that you can buy.
For it is a specially crafted weapon for new riders serious about the art of cornering, or those who harbor the dream to compete with the best in the country.
Really good.
And here's Akash now, finally out of the closet, understanding the genre of the RC 200 and finding the genre of motorcycling he belongs to.
These beats, you know it, hustle and roll.
And here's the subscribe button, helping mankind to understand the different genres of motoring.
Give these beats, you know it.
I got a track record that I'm rather proud of. Never in places I don't know how to walk out of. Say if you wonder when your boy gon' be blasted fat, got caught slipping recently.